When I was a senior in college, I was put on dialysis after a few years of
Mm.
struggling with lupus. I have lupus, and it affected my joints and it affected my kidney. And right after I graduated from college, I got a kidney transplant. And actually, I got the kidney transplant from my stepfather. He was
Wow. He was the donor.
yes, he was the donor for my kidney transplant. So uh, it was right. It was like the greatest graduation present ever. Um, and right after that, I spent 6 months back in Atlanta before I moved to Connecticut, where I worked as a teacher and a kindergarten teacher at a charter school there. And I still had that travel bug going on,
Right.
even though I was dealing with some significant health issues. Though kidney transplant absolutely changed what I was able to do. Being
Right.
on dialysis, you're tethered to a machine. Your energy is low. I'm always advocating for organ donation because I know what it's like to be on both sides, to be on the
Right.
side of, waiting for an organ and getting one. And it's like night and day, seriously. Especially for Black folks. Uh,
Right.
we need more, Black
Well,
donors for sure.
right.
Even living donors and deceased donors. Like if you like check that little box on your driver's license because it absolutely makes a difference. They're not just taking your organs and doing whatever they want with them. Like real people are getting.
Right.
Um, and then in 2013, I attended the transplant games in South Africa. So a lot of people don't know what the transplant games are. I would never have known what they are if
Right.
I hadn't had a transplant. But it's like an Olympic Games for people who have organ transplants.
Okay.
And I ran track when I was in college.
What you
All
what you run? What was your event?
400 was my event.
Oh, the hardest event. The hardest race. Speed, stamina, you need it all. I ran
Yes.
the 400, so that's how I know. But yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you understand the struggle
yeah,
of the
yeah. There's
400.
no joke.
That was my race from when I was 11 years old. So, but my track career in college got cut short because I got sick. So
Right,
this was my opportunity a few years later in 2013 to actually go back and get back on the track, and it was in Durban, South
okay,
Africa, and I met people from all around the world who had dealt with the same things that I was dealing with. Like
right,
I had never met other people who had had organ transplants.
right,
I don't think this was my first time. So you met people with heart transplants, lung transplants, kidney, liver, and it was just an amazing, amazing space to be in because you can relate to the struggle. There were people who you saw kids, you saw, people in
right,
their 70s, 80s with transplants just out there running, out there,
right,
playing basketball.
right,
Um, it was amazing, and it gave me this feeling like I have to continue, living my life, seeing everybody else living their life. I
right,
thought I was being crazy, traveling and couch surfing and whatever else I was doing. I was like, I felt alone a little bit. Like, am I crazy? On
right,
with the transplant, you take immunosuppressant drugs when you have a kidney transplant. So your immune system is super low.
right,
But being in that space, seeing other people, I was inspired to just keep it moving. Like, you know what, I can do this. So I moved to Switzerland um, a little bit later.